2 weeks ago, I actually make a very crazy decision that I just buy in $17,000 of Luna Terra for 85 million of Luna Terra. So here's the 3 reasons why do I buy into Luna Terra, and I want to share with you some of my take, okay? So the first reason, I really think and believe that Luna Terra is innocent. They are not scammers. Many people probably thinking that the incident of $40 billion company and right now it went down to nothing, they are the scammer and they behind this scene right here to scam people money. But I don't really think that Luna Terra doing this, and here's why. If you think about this, if Luna Terra, the CEO, they want to scam the people money, they have so many ways to do it. They have so many ways, because I invest into project in private and I see so many projects is rug pull. I see so many projects they abandon. I see so many projects they scam in many different ways, and I just don't see a reason why Luna Terra they have to come up with this 10 to 20 different reasons, because of Terra, because of UST, and because of this and that. And finally the company have lawsuit, for example. Finally now the founders who believe into blockchain, who believe into cryptocurrency, and to spend all his time to build this company, to raise this little kid, to raise this baby, and finally it destroyed overnight. I don't really think somebody who is a visionary would do that for their company. There is a possible chance, but I don't really think he had that intention. I do think the collapse on Luna Terra is probably one of the incident, one of the thing inside the company, inside the structures of the ecosystem, the way that they set up, that the big whale or the hedge fund, that they see the mistake of Luna Terra and they attack that. And I think that most of the successful people of all time, they have to go through obstacle, they have to go to major destruction sometime to learn a big lesson. And if they do learn a lesson, they're going to revive again. So overall, I just think that the CEO of Luna Terra, he came from, Stanford. He go to a Stanford school, but I'm just saying that he go to Stanford and he spent a lot of time with track record to build his previous company successful, and now he started to build this $40 billion company with all this major exchange, major backer that support his company, and finally one day out of the blue he want to collapse his company. And now if you think about this, Luna Terra 2.0 start to revive again, and now they have to do airdrop to millions of people. For what? You don't see scammer do this kind of stuff. You probably thinking that maybe they try to scam the second time. I just don't really think so. Alright, so that's the first reason. The second reason in here is huge opportunity is captured during the crash. Crazy opportunity able to capitalize during the major crash. And I think that Luna Terra is the most major crash of all time in the history of blockchain, in the history of cryptocurrency. And because of that reason, if I do think that Luna Terra is not a scam, and if I do think they're not a scam, and I do think that the company has a lot of potential, a multi-billion-dollar brand, it went down overnight. So if I do think that the company and the CEO has the knowledge, has the experience, has the expertise, after he learned from his mistake, he would do whatever it takes to revive the company again. And the best time to buy something is when people have doubt, people have fear, and most of the people back out. And that is the time, if you do think that thing has potential, that is the biggest discount that you can purchase. I just don't know how low Luna Terra can go down, but right now I see that it's go down so low. When it go down to the bottom, people have this sentence like, when you hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go, it's up. So that's why I invest into Luna Terra Classic. So let me give you the third reason. The third reason I invest into Luna Terra is I want to see history. I have seen history of Bitcoin went from 30 cents, $3 to all the way to $60,000 per coin. And I do believe, very strongly believe, that cryptocurrency is here to stay. Blockchain is here to stay. The metaverse is here to stay. That's why I'm go all in into cryptocurrency. That's why I put all my time, my skill to learn as much as I can about cryptocurrency, because I know and I strongly believe the internet 3.0 is cryptocurrency. It's the blockchain, it's the metaverse. And because I so believe into it, I just really think that a young person who truly believe into it, like Dowan from Terra, I don't see a reason. Someone who is passionate, someone who is a visionary, try to build a great ecosystem, a great company to scam people. And because of that, I see history built to Bitcoin. I see history is built to DOGECOIN. Now I want to see the most crazy history from Terra. The biggest company, one of the biggest company, went $40 billion to nothing, and I want to see them come back from nothing to become something. I think that, isn't that amazing? If you're able to see a company that able to do that kind of thing? Well, for me, I think it is, right? I really want to see that happen. And that is the reason why I invest into Luna Terra. You know, if one day, 20 years from now, 10 years from now, at least I say, you know what, Jimmy actually do something crazy. He invests into a company that went out from nothing, and he actually invests into it. He talk about it, and he wants to see that happen, and he put his money there, and finally one day it will go up to like 100x, 1000x, who knows, right? And I may make a fortune, who knows? But from what I see right now, obviously I'm not a financial advisor, but I do think that invest into Luna Terra right now, whether it's Luna Classic or Luna 2.0, it's kind of like you play a poker game, but you don't push it all in. You don't buy the call with a 2 and an 8, a 2 and a 10. I'm literally trying to buy a flush draw right here. I'm trying to buy a straight draw. Sometimes when you have a small amount of money, and one of the way you win big in pokers, and the people who play poker that will understand, is you have to find like 5 to 6 or 7 different players, and you have to go all in, call all of your money during that time to buy a flush draw, because when a flush draw come out, you win the pot. And that's how I feel about Luna Terra. It's like, can you really afford to lose? Because a lot of time in poker, you cannot win big by playing safe. So when it comes to investing, it's the same thing. When you have a small amount of money, sometimes it's hard to play safe if you want to win big, right? If you want to win small, then it's fine, but you want to win big, it's hard to win big when you just have a small amount of money. To me, I have, let's say, 17,000 that I can afford to lose, but my upside is with Terra Luna, it could be more than 10x, it could be like 50x or even 100x, who knows, right? But if you do have the money that you can afford to lose, maybe Luna Terra, it could be an option. But don't complain, don't blame, and don't go out there, you know, and blame this, blame that because you buy and you start to lose the money. Only play with the money, only invest with the money that you can afford to lose, and think of this like a lottery ticket, but a higher chance to win than a lottery ticket. All right, comment me your thought below. I want to know what you think about Luna Terra, and I want to hear your thought. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and always invest like a genius.